So today's tutorial, I'm going to be using dotting tools. Now I've got dotting tools that come in a set. I don't believe you can order these on Amazon right now because a lot of things they're not letting people order. However, you can create dotting tools with endless things around your home if you do not have them. The ends of paintbrushes come in all different variations of sizes. Toothpicks, nails. I have seen so many different things. Bobby pins, if you flatten them, you have a nice little ball at the end. So use what you have. For this design, you only need to have technically one side for a dotting tool. I'm going to use this big one to create a large circle for the beginning of my stone, but you could freehand that using a dotting tool as well, just by dunking and kind of spreading it to create a circle, which maybe I'll do that for this one as well, just so that we are only using one tool. So yes, I'm going to do one fun color design on here, and then I'm going to do the same thing with white on top of this base coated rock. And yeah, so we're just going to have some fun today. Hopefully you guys are just hanging in there. Jenny, you need these rocks. I know, I love them. She's still shipping rocks, you guys. The state that she's in has not put a ban on unnecessary jobs, but they might sooner than later. So I need to stock up probably a little bit more too, because if I run out of rocks, I can't continue to do tutorials for you guys, and that would not be great. So what I like to do when I'm dotting is I just work right out of the lid. So I shake my paints well, and then I unscrew my lid and I work right out of the lid itself. That way I don't waste any paint. And we're just gonna put a circle right in the center of the rock. I want the circle to be large enough that I can either add a heart in the center when I'm done, or a quick little message. So I'm just gonna kind of dollop the paint in the center and kind of work it into a circle shape instead of using the larger dotting tool. You can make yourself a template by punching out a piece of paper, or have a sticker or something if you need help to get a circle. But if you kind of start with the paint in the center and kind of work it to the edge, I'm not going to be too critical with myself on whether it's centered 100% on the rock, because these aren't base coated, so I don't want to worry about coming back and erasing lines. So if you just put the paint in the middle, you can kind of slowly make your circle bigger. And you can make this as big or small in the center as you want to for this design. I just want a place where I can add either, like I said, either a heart or just a short little phrase or message on here, because I am really pushing out the kindness rocks right now with the inspirational messages. I think we all could use a little bit of that right now. So that's close enough. Did you guys hear my son sneezing downstairs? All right, so we're just gonna leave it like that. I could sit here and get meticulous, but I can't really get my face straight over it to see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna give myself too hard of a time. I cleaned off the end of my dotting tool just because I just want to start with the one dot of paint. So from here, oh, I didn't even show you guys. You guys can see it over here. This is what we're doing. And a lot of people see dotting and it's like, oh, I can't, how do you size them? So this is considered walking dots. So if you go into your paint, get a nice dollop of paint on your dotting tool, and you're gonna start in the center, and you're just gonna slowly walk your dots out. We're not gonna get any more paint until we get to the edge, and we're starting a new line. So we're gonna place the dot like so, okay? And then we're gonna walk them towards the edge. So you can kind of curl them a little bit if you want, but see, they'll just get smaller and smaller until you don't see it anymore. Jenny, I love these tools. Yeah, the whole set I think is under $10. I just don't know if you can order them, so I didn't even leave a link to them. They're considered nail dot tools, like nail art tools, I should say. But just like that, see? So it's kind of one of those things. You see these designs sometimes, and if you're a beginner and you don't really know much about using dotting tools, and you think, oh, they line those up and they get smaller so perfectly, but it's the same tool, and you're just walking your dots. So again, just lay down your first dot, And then just kind of slowly trickle them out and away, and you'll see they fade into nothing. Once you've left a couple spots that didn't leave a dot, that's when I just go to get more paint. And I tend to rotate my rock so that I'm gonna slowly fill in around the circle. If you feel more comfortable putting down all the dots around first, like this, and then working your way out, you can do that as well for spacing reasons. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 1, 2. But see, even that second dot was a little bit smaller. And you could do this with any shape in the center. You could do this with a heart in the middle for your, starting shape, or just an outline of a circle, whatever you want to do. I just wanted you to see how easy it is to get this fun design. So we're going to start. I think that was from this one, so we'll go this way. Dot. Just like that. And they just look so pretty. And you could really create quite a few of these. I think that was supposed to be for that one, but that's okay. But you can do a lot of these really fast and get them out there into the world pretty quickly. I don't believe things can last on rock surfaces for too long. I'm still doing kindness rocks and putting them out and about when I go out. But I figure by the time they sit outside at my house, my rocks tend to sit on my table, then I spray them when I get a nice day, a couple coats. By the time they're getting out there, they've been outside, or they sit in my car in a shoebox for a good amount of time. I feel like this one I went this way, but I'm just gonna go back over it and do it in a second direction as well. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Super easy though. How simple is that to create that fun design? And so like I was saying before, you could also do this same style of thing with a base coated rock and do white that's coming out to the sides. So I'm gonna do that next because you guys, I got free time. My husband is finally home too. So he took my daughter for a bike ride. But I promise she's still gonna come back. She'll be probably with me the second live I do this week. She's really excited to do some with me. So we can even, let's do this one opposite. I'll show you what the difference could be if you do the bigger dots on the corners, and you can kind of work them towards the inside. So for that, I am gonna grab one of the bigger dotting tools that I have just to place these so I can try to get them consistent. I'm just gonna do one in each corner. There we go. And I just keep like a junky washcloth that I wipe these off to the side. All right. And this one didn't quite go down evenly, did it? Okay, so I think we'll be able to get maybe a start in the center. So let's go 1, maybe 2, 3. Maybe we'll just do 3 from each corner for now. We can always go back and add more. We're just gonna lay those out first. And if you missed the tutorial, I base coated this one last week, just using makeup sponges to blend the colors on these real nicely. So if you missed that after this video, just scroll the pages feed for a moment and you'll find them. Those almost look like little paw prints, don't they? Okay, so now we're just gonna start with this center one, and we're just gonna kind of walk and curl them into the center. Just like that. I'm just going to point to the middle, and probably none of them will make it all the way there. I messed up that dot. There we go. There we go. That's turning out super cute. And then you could add a heart in the center of this one if you wanted to do something like that, or you could even come back with a white and add words. Maybe I'll do words in between each of these, kind of along the edges. I just like how they kind of are disappearing into the center. And for those of you that are joining a little bit further behind here, these are dotting tools. I don't believe you can order them at the moment on Amazon. They're not considered an essential thing. If you do not have dotting tools, you can use back ends of paintbrushes, toothpicks, nails. Everybody has mentioned lots of different things in the past whenever we're doing these. Bobby pins, if you actually unfold a bobby pin, there's like that little wax tip on one of the ends. Those work really well. A white dotted spiral in the center, that would be really pretty too. I love that idea. So yeah, I mean, there's really a lot of things that you could do on here. I think what I want to do, I want to put like hope, faith, love, peace. I don't know. I never like to continue. I want my dots to dry, because when I get in there to write, I tend to put my pinky right down in my work. But as you can see, you do not have to have loads and loads of dotting practice to get these fun walking dot looks. You're just using the same utensil all the way to the edge. You don't have to keep trading out for smaller and smaller dotting tools. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial again. I'll be back again. I'm gonna try to get on at least twice a week right now to do lives for you all, because I know a lot of people are stuck at home. I know a lot of you guys can't leave. So hopefully this helps pass a little bit of time for you guys throughout your day. So thanks again, everybody, for watching, and all the thumbs ups and hearts. I do see those, and I see some comments that I think I may have missed, so I will come back and look through those as well. We'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.